I got to give a shout out to Cheryl Porter Hines, and the topic is integrity. It's something that she taught me being the owner of a shop where I'm fresh out of barber school, and I didn't go like right into the shop because I still had to get some money. I was doing security or whatnot, and a brother a brother wound up introducing me to Cheryl. And when he introduced me to Cheryl, I'm like, all right, you know what? I like the shop, I like the space, and what it did for me, it really helped me understand what integrity was. Meaning, like, she has her clientele, and she's been able to build that clientele over time. And she set her operation up and her system to work in behalf of what she needs to do, whether it's her alone in the shop, whether she had other barbers, beauticians, even shoe shines. She made sure that everything had to be up to par. So when it comes to integrity, and what I mean by that, it's doing those things when she's not around that I made sure that I did, to where it's like it just made sense to me. So just as an example, what she would have me do is, before I would have to leave every night, I got to sweep the entire shop, clean my station. I got to mop. I got to mop the entire floor, make sure the bathroom's clean. So that way, when it's time for us to open the shop the next day, we back in check. The other thing was, she didn't, I'm not gonna call it a deal. The thing was, she wanted the radio on a certain station. And with it being on a certain station, you bringing about a certain balance and consistency, because you have women and children as well as men coming into the shop, and you want the vibe to be a certain way, because shops can get out of hand. I've seen it personally at different junctions and different times, just growing up, walking in a barbershop and seeing different barbershops to, being in one. So the integrity piece is just basically, she's saying, like, I got to go out of town for a couple of days. Not necessarily I'm in charge, but I'm in here with other barbers that's younger than me, and hey man, we gotta keep the shop intact, because I don't want somebody reporting on behalf of Cheryl, whether it's her clients or whatnot, where I might have to cut one of her clients because she was gone. I want the report to come back that, like, look, Ari is somebody that you can trust to run your shop, to manage the shop when I'm gone, and everything be intact, to where we didn't have any problems, and she never had problems. I appreciate what Cheryl actually, what she stood for, what she did, and just, it just really gave me an opportunity. Shout out to my brother Kanoom. That's what it was. My brother Kanoom. I was like, man, Kanoom gonna kick me in my head. Nah, shout out to my brother Kanoom for connecting me to Cheryl Hines. And thanks for, teaching me integrity. Peace.